Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Greece. Obama visits Greece. Everywhere this man goes, everywhere he goes, just no respect. Greece in flames, riots in Athens at Obama's visit as Greeks scream, Barack, go home. Gonna share a little video of this real quick with you. Go ahead and add the audio for fun. I mean, can you imagine? Right this way, Mr. President Obama. Oh, step over that one. That's a flaming Molotov cocktail. Step over that one. Oh, watch your head. I'm going to hit by that bottle. Let's go into my office and have a little chat. I mean, can you imagine? Greece in flames. Riots in Athens at Obama's visit as Greeks scream, Barack, go home. You know what I want to find real quick and share with you? I'm going to pause this video. It was an epic failure when Obama visited Russia a few years ago, and all these politicians were lined up. Putin was, or maybe it was Medvedev, was in front. Maybe it was like Putin, Medvedev, and then Obama, something like that. And they're all shaking hands with these politicians in Russia. Obama sticks his hand out. They don't even pretend he's there. Next guy, stick my hand out. Don't pretend he's there. Third guy, by the time he gets the third guy, it's all over Obama's face. Like, oh my God. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I'm going to find that because it deserves to be shown again. Stand by. I'm sorry. I'm already laughing and smiling a little bit because I just watched. It's only like 14 seconds. But man, this was in 2009, September-ish time frame. The Russians already knew about this clown we call our president. Watch this.
Have good relations with both leaders of Russia. That goes without saying. President Putin, or former President Putin, now Prime Minister, is considered by many to still be the major string puller, if I could put it that way, in Russia.
No respect. No respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what it means to me. Oh. It was that long ago, and I still remembered it pretty much exactly how it was. That never gets old, that kind of stuff for me, I gotta tell you. That actually cheers me up a little bit when I see all this doom and gloom. Something like that just cheers me right up. Greece again in flames. Riots in Athens at Obama's visit as Greeks scream, Barack, go home. Mainstream site, ukexpress.co.uk. Mainstream media reporting on this over there. Quick look surprise. Because if they had CNN over there, you would not even hear this story. You would have heard how great, he had a great visit, talks went very well, talked to the prime minister, talked to this guy, that guy. Beautiful. You would not see the stuff I just showed you a minute ago. Furious protesters have screamed for Barack Obama to go home and launched petro bombs, also known as Molotov cocktails, at police as the U.S. president landed in Europe today. Mr. Obama's visit to Athens, Greece was supposed to be a grand farewell. And may I interject? Was supposed to be a grand farewell? Let me tell you something. From the looks of that video, it was a grand farewell to that piece of garbage. Mr. Obama's visit to Athens, Greece was supposed to be a grand farewell. And it was. But descended into chaos when angry rioters took to the street to demand he leave. Youths riding motorbikes, carrying wooden clubs, and launching petrobombs tried to break a police cordon and confront Mr. Obama directly. Hooded left-wing protesters took to the street shouting, Yankees go home, and we don't need protectors, a reference to Mr. Obama's announcement that he thought Greece should be allowed off the hook when it comes to its spiraling national debt. Riot police firing tear gas were hurriedly drafted in to disperse the crowd, some of whom were waving placards and carrying flares as they marched towards the U.S. Embassy. Molotov cocktails were also thrown at officers in the disruption. In a separate protest in the northern city of Thessaloniki, I think, protesters burned a U.S. flag. Well, that's all right. We got protesters doing that here already, so you know, nothing to see here. Earlier, Mr. Obama, 55, had delighted his Greek hosts by supporting debt relief for the recession-battered country, which has seen its economy shrink by a quarter in just 7 years. Greece hopes Obama would be able to persuade its foreign creditors to restructure some of its debt, which stands at nearly 180% of national output. His visit comes only 2 days before the anniversary of a bloody 1973 student revolt that helped topple the 1967 to 1974 military junta, which was backed by the U.S. government. And look at where they are today. Maybe that wasn't the greatest decision. Mr. Obama is currently attending a state dinner hosted by Greece's president, Prokopis Papadopoulos. I don't know how to pronounce his damn name. And I'm going to tell you something here. Jason at 4 is Greek, but I don't speak the dialect. Okay. Mr. Obama is currently attending a state dinner hosted by the Greece's president in the ballroom of the presidential mansion in central Athens. I wonder if they're like looking out the windows, toasting, more wine, more bread for our circus outside. Oh, for us, to watch the circus outside while things are being set on fire, police are fighting back, Molotov cocktails. Sip up, ladies and gentlemen, sip up. Barack's in the house. He said, quote, "We cannot simply look to austerity as a strategy. Our argument has always been that when the economy contracted this fast, when employment is this high, that there also has to be a growth agenda to go with it. And it is very difficult to imagine the kind of growth strategy that's needed without some debt relief mechanism." You're saying that now, on your way out, being president for the last 8 years, you're literally walking out the doors as Donald Trump's about to take over. If, and I will say if, the club is going to allow him to take over. And now you're saying that we've always had this. We've stood by this point. We felt that there needs to be some debt relief. Really? So now you decide to make the trip over there on your way out when you can't do a damn thing. Oh, I'd like to help. Guys, I came over and give that speech. I'd like to help, but I'm retired. 2 presidential terms, 8 years in the bag. Got my $5 million mansion in D.C. Got another mansion in Hawaii. I could never afford either of those things, by the way, when I was just on my first term senator salary. But, it pays to know people. Too big to fail. What's up? Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras has signed his beleaguered nation up to an 86 billion euro debt relief package. Again, but says his country needs debt restructuring to ever exit the financial crisis, which has had a crippling impact on the economy. But Mr. Obama offered hope, saying America would stand shoulder to shoulder with Greece, a NATO ally. And as you've seen, we've been standing shoulder to shoulder with them while the goddamn place is burning, while the citizens have had their pensions completely destroyed, the old folks standing in lines. I've showed you these videos before, the imagery. Standing in line. Oh, sorry, you can only get out 20 euros today. Remember the old man wanted to take his granddaughter out. Can't take her out to ice cream because the damn ATM, can't get any money out of the bank. They're only allowing 20 euros out right now. What's going on? Guy was upset. Just wanted to take his granddaughter out for some ice cream. Well, that's a good problem to have, because everybody else in that line wasn't thinking about buying anyone ice cream. They were thinking about, how am I going to buy some food for myself to eat right now? We stand shoulder to shoulder. We are a NATO ally, and we stand shoulder to shoulder. And what has happened? Nothing. We give the IMF money every year. We give NATO money every year. Essentially, we created those entities. But we're not going to do anything about it except say, we stand by you, Greece. You do need some restructuring of your debt. But I'm on my way out now. My door's about to hit me in the ass on the way out. Talk to Trump. Maybe he'll work with you guys on that. So, dog and pony show. The welcoming he got was a little bit more violent than the welcoming he got a few years back when he went to Russia. They just didn't shake his hand. Over here, they're throwing Molotov cocktails. These kids are trying to break through the line to confront the president himself. They know what time it is over there. And I'm glad to see that they, in another country, know what time it is when the American president shows up. Because what we're taught in our schools and our whole society here, America, we're the greatest nation on the earth. We give relief when it's needed. We help out. So the second he steps foot, these kids, young kids, you know, I mean, they're grown up, but they're young, you know what I mean, 18, 19, 20, whatever. And those are the ones who are hit the hardest, by the way, by the unemployment over there, which is typical anywhere there's unemployment. As soon as his foot touches down, they're trying to break through the line. We want to talk to that son of a bitch. It's essentially what they're saying. If I'm to believe what my country taught me all these years, they should be trying to break through. Help us, Obama. We love you. Yada, yada, yada. Help us. Your America's so great. Give us relief. Instead, we know you're not doing anything, and you're probably partially responsible for what's happened to us. Get the F out of our country. Barack, go home is what they said. Well, wonder how soon it'll be before they tell us to get out, any Americans or soldiers in that country to get out. It's funny because, was it the Philippine president who told, you know, screw off USA, I'm going to make deals with Russia and China, and then heard that Trump won and said, you know what, we may actually have good ties with America again, possibly, if Trump takes over. It's a good sign. So the guy actually recognized, oh, Barack's on his way out, and this guy, not Clinton, got in. Great, because if she got in, he would not be coming back to say, oh, well, not Clinton's in. We may be able to work together as countries again. Nope, not a chance in hell. He saw that Trump won, then made the statement. But you know how I feel? I feel we're going to get it stolen from us. Trump won't get in there. I want to be so wrong on that. I don't know if there's anything else I want to be more wrong about in my life, to be honest with you. I want to see him get in there and clean house. Take care.